Young Jables is always asking for favours. He fails to prepare himself, and so he relies on others. When people say no, he gets angry and walks off in a rage. People tell him to take responsibility. He gets even angrier as he gives in to his emotions. This rage bottles up inside of him. It transfers to his subconscious, and without realising, his crippling self-esteem just got worse. The worst part is, he genuinely believes that because they aren't helping him, they are against him. Unable to think with logic and reason, young Jables acts like it's everyone else's fault, that his life is such a mess. Stick around, cause I need that watch time.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
I used to be like this. When I was at my worst, I would lash out at others, because deep down, I hated myself. I'd blame everyone else for my problems instead of tackling them head on. I was in a state of constant negativity, which made me lazy, insecure, and bitter. This bad energy I was immersing myself in was killing any drive or motivation I had, and so I never wanted to do better, because I believed that I'd never achieve anything. I thought, what was the point? The more I listened to the negative voices, the worse I'd start to feel about myself. The more I would feel like everyone is against me and just doesn't understand my struggles. This pushed me to further distrust others. I began to think more inwardly and isolate myself. It got to a point where I thought I knew better than everyone else, because after all, these were my problems. My self-esteem would continue to crumble. My friends, other people, especially women, would avoid me. I was a drain of their energy. Things continued to spiral until I came to a realization. Maximus was born in a time where predators roamed the earth and humans lived in small tribes, no more than 100 people. Food and resources were scarce. There were no smartphones, gaming consoles, or any other modern distractions. Any kind of pleasure that Maximus wanted, he had to go out and earn it. His tribe had a different mentality to the modern world. Although he was a low-ranking member of his tribe, he was heavily valued by everyone, despite being a bit of a loser by their standards. This is because without him, the tribe is weaker. The natural, physical, and mental capabilities of men made them highly respected and valued by the tribe. Despite being average looking and smaller than the other men, he didn't have a problem attracting women. This is because he is in his natural masculine element. He didn't have any self-esteem issues and he felt fulfilled. He felt genuinely happy despite living in perhaps the most difficult period of human history. Times were hard for Maximus, but these difficulties made him a stronger man. This is purely because of his mindset. He didn't sit around feeling sorry for himself. He got to work, and in pursuing his goals, he got so much drive and ambition. He would keep challenging himself and it would actually become quite enjoyable. There came a point in my life where I was tired of feeling so low all the time. Tired of feeling like a victim, like a loser. People would tell me that I should stop feeling sorry for myself, that I should get my shit together. I realised that things aren't that bad, that I'm making a mountain out of a molehill. And for so long, hearing stuff like this would get me more annoyed. They'd tell me to stop focusing on the negative things and start being grateful for the good things in my life. They tell me about the suffering people have in third world countries, the poverty and hunger that they struggle with daily. This made me feel kind of guilty, and I realised that I was being such an ungrateful dickhead. There's people out there that don't even have clean water, and I'm complaining that my life is shit. Suddenly it hit me of how much of a fool I was being, and so I started to focus on the things I needed to be grateful for. I started to work on improving, rather than wallowing in self-pity. I stopped being a man of problems and became a man of solutions. Things might have changed since Maximus's day, but our biology and our psychology will always remain. As men, we should strive to be more like Maximus. We shouldn't let our insecurities and negative thoughts get the better of us. We should realise our worth as men. We need to recognise that, as men, it is our job to provide and to protect. We need to be the best men that we can be in order to protect our tribe. We need to stop being so reliant on bad habits that serve as coping mechanisms. We need to stop living like victims and start living like great men who inspire more greatness. Set goals for yourself. Work on these goals every day. Maintain a healthy body through regular exercise and diet. A healthy body is the foundation for a healthy mind. Regularly reflect on yourself and the life that you're living. Write down your strengths, weaknesses, and areas of improvement. Create actionable plans to guide you through your goals and then work them. Be willing to swallow your pride. Accept that you will need to change. Be willing to leave your comfort zone, because this is how we grow. Once you start to do these things, you not only become more confident, but you begin to value yourself. You feel so much happier in who you are, because now you're achieving things. It's now easier to attract women, to make friends, to stay motivated. You're embracing the masculine energy that was meant for you, and now you have the power to become unstoppable. Never again will poor mental health have so much power over your life. Do what needs to be done, rather than what you feel like doing. If you could do one thing that your future self would be grateful for, what would it be? Leave a comment down below and a like while you're at it. You might be at rock bottom right now, but when you're at rock bottom, the only way is up. If you'd like more guidance on how to improve your current situation, click the video on screen right now.